Hello, gamers. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good after morning. Thank you, Sammy, for the 29 months. Holy shit. Hold on, I just need to fix a few audio things real quick that I changed last stream. Okay, should be good now. I heard this game was written by a lawyer, and it's and every conversation is like a conversation about philosophy, and that sounds hilarious to me, so I wanted to give it a shot. I heard it was also originally a Skyrim mod that they turned into a full game, so I think that should be extra funny. They even have a little letter to content creators here saying, the game is full of intrigue and plot twists. Please get a spoiler warning. Please give spoiler warnings. So we are playing a mystery game. Be aware, mysteries will be spoiled. Oh. Should be fun. It should be fun. How are you doing, Sammy? How are you doing, Ari? Thank you for coming today. Feel free to let me know if any of my audio is wacky. It just went out. Testing 1 2 3. I just want to like it's so hard to tell. It's like I should test my audio levels before I stream every single day, but I don't. So like I just look at the bars to tell me like how loud my voice is versus the audio, and I think it's telling me that testing 1 2 3. Ah! It's funny. The game audio is a little loud, either that or you're too quiet. Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me. We're gonna testing. Ba 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 ba. Maybe I should get rid of the upward compressor for games like this, because I feel like it's making it harder to balance. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. All right, let's have a Skyrim good time. Truly the Todd Howard of gaming. I don't know what to expect. Core team of 3 people over 4 years. Your support allows us to continue what we love. Oh, that's cute. This is a mystery adventure with it has multiple endings. It rewards thoughtful conversation, exploration, not brute force. The fate of the city is in your hands. I know there's more than one ending. That's interesting. Present day, present time.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
Collector body type? Okay. My hand's just sticking out here. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Enter my name. Cookie.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, this.
I'm sorry to pry, but
The Skyrim
any idea why you
zooms.
were down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
What was I doing? I was searching for ancient ruins. Archaeologist, soldier, fugitive, amnesiac. Oh my god, these are character backstories? Oh my god. Occasional insights in the ancient world. You have a military-issued firearm, but only 10 bullets. You'll have to use them judiciously since there's no way to get more. I was on the run from the authorities has your time on the run from the authorities has made you quick on your feet and you're 25% faster when sprinting. Okay. Low key, I kind of want that. Amnesiac. Your recent head trauma has increased your brain threshold, making you 50% harder to take down. What? 50% harder to take down? Just 50% tougher? Okay, I'm tied between these two. Do I want my ability to forget pain? My head trauma just makes me, oh my god. Holy shit. Okay. Interesting backstory options here. Oh, do I want to run fast or do I want head trauma? I feel like I already have head trauma, so let's go with running fast.
Really? You know what? Don't answer that. I don't think I want to know.
I probably shouldn't have told you that. I know that I told you I'm going to need your phone and money. Why are we going to a robbery?
Look, you've just been through a trauma, so I'm gonna forget you said that. But you owe me, and I need a favor. There are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped, or injured, or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him. If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
Civilization. Mind if I ask some questions first?
Of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. What do you want to know?
What's your story? Who's Al? Where are we? What can you tell me about the ruins? Have you tried calling for help? What's your story? What's your story?
Not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean?
So how's everyone? Hi, Ari. Everyone seems good. How are you?
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
That's suspicious.
All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey. It's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
Okay. Okay. Almost scared me as I really ruined that name, huh?
Yeah, something like that. But right now, I have bigger problems, like finding Al.
Who is
He's
Al?
the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is. You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber. Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al... What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul.
We're really in the we're really in the middle of nowhere, huh?
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
I'm going in for the priceless artifacts, but I'll keep an eye. Well, I need to get out of here somehow, right? Theoretically, I need to leave.
Thank you. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Please, hurry.
I'll need to help her if I live.
And he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
Is this gonna be an isekai? Am I gonna fall into the world of ancient Rome? Drag to examine item. Whoa. Human go. Quid pro quo. I don't remember anything about... I don't remember very much about ancient Rome. Wow. Some good-looking assets here.
The ruins are just beyond those columns. Please, hurry.
I don't remember much about ancient Rome, truthfully. So if there's lots of Rome intricacies, I'm not gonna know. I used to watch, there's a YouTuber named Historia Civilis, and I used to watch some ancient Rome videos, but ancient Rome is not my ancient Rome, if you know what I mean. Here, I'm gonna... There's actually a setting here for turning off the crosshair. And I'll think I'll do it, especially because the crosshair looked kind of ugly. Whoa. Oh, I can sprint fast. Vroom! Vroom! I have so much experience from running from the authorities. Backpack? A backpack full of worn hiking clothes and empty food packets. Nothing valuable here. But it seems strange that Al would leave this behind. Is it Al? Let's go, Al.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground.
Oh.
Its existence is long forgotten. All knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise."
Ah! 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 Oh, it absolutely just happened. I absolutely just fell into the world of Rome.
Paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place. Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way.
Sorry. Checking my audio settings. Okay. Should be fine.
If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation or a warning. Al Worth.
Al Worth. We've been isekai'd into the world of ancient Rome. It's a whole new Rome. It's a whole new place to see. Whole new place. A brand new statue. But you still gotta catch them all. Be the best that you can be. I don't know what that means. I don't know Latin. Whoa! The ancient city. The land of Romans. Romeland. Use F5 to quick save and F9 to quick load. Alright, I'll quick save. The land of lords, Lordland. I just think of I think about it constantly ever since I played Dark Souls. Ever since I played Dark Souls for the first time. And that narration after you beat the first boss. They say, ah, and then the accursed fuckboy undead must go to the land of lords. Lordran. And I'm just like literally, huh? Really? Really? The land of lords? Lordland? Oh my god. Oh. My bad. I'm gonna pick you up and throw you... Okay, maybe another time. You telling me they used to row the man here? Oh. Oh. Oh, scary. That's Al? Golden statue of an old man wearing modern clothing. This must be Al, but how is that possible? He turned to gold.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you'll suffer the same fate I did. I spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. And here there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now and find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
Damn. I have read a synopsis of this game, so I know what happened to him. Vaguely. But I'll leave it a surprise. Because I don't know anything more than... I don't know anything more than that, really. But it is something. There's a reason why he said he spent centuries in this place. All right, time to go into the path. Yo! Is this a Doctor Who reference? Tip, hold shift to sprint. Okay, before we continue, we need the drama. We need the drama. Let me enhance drama for a second. Okay, drama enhanced. Ah, you're finally awake. Wow. They did a good job with the lighting.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm Cookie, and I've just come from the future. Yeah! Yeah! Wait, are you speaking English? I'm Cookie and I got lost. Lie. I mean, I kind of got lost. That's not... Let's ask about the shrine. You know, I'm Cookie. I've just come from the future.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, you know, not right in the head? That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome.
Wow.
We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March? It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the Empire are you from, exactly? Hey, not so loud. Just saying that name could land you in trouble here. If you haven't heard, his cultists burned down half of Rome last year. Horrible business. I heard Nero executed some of them, but a lot of people are still angry with them, even down here. So, if you're one of them, keep it to yourself. But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So, let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along.
He looks so concerned.
Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule. And the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But the magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
Sure, lead the way.
When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now. Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your pretty new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking her to see the magistrate.
Ball won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her if I were you. She's, it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
Bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her. Here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate...
Someone just whispered in my ear.
live.
Scary.
So, don't expect a warm welcome.
Hilarious. You're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah. Watching you, farm boy.
I'm watching you, farm boy.
Citizen.
Oh God.
Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
What's this
I
about?
expect the magistrate wants to brief you about the golden rule. It shouldn't take too long. He's busy preparing for the election later today.
How did you know that I showed up?
Follow me.
Roman guard jump scare.
What you need to understand right now is the...
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter
Whatever
whether
are
they'd done
you
anything wrong.
wearing?
One of us in 10 would die for the crimes
Fuck
of
you.
the collective. We call it decimation. If that
Ugh,
seems like
I
rough
wish
justice to
Horatius
you,
would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
Because the golden rule
What did you say to me?
exactly 10 times worse.
What did you fucking say to me?
Like the rest. Is
I
it these
trust
stairs?
you can see yourself.
Get the fuck out of here. Magistrate's up the stairs? Okay. Magistrate on my... till I magistrate.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
I'm Cookie.
Curious name. To match a curious accent. But I digress. Something about your demeanor gives me the urge to caution you against doing anything, shall we say, unlawful while you're here.
Don't judge me.
Is that understood? Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains,
many hundreds of years ago.
It is beautiful.
More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months.
7 months.
22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
Yes.
I'm not sure I believe that. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule.
The golden rule.
That we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule.
Oh.
Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
So if you somehow we've stumbled into ancient Rome, and if one person sins, everyone turns to gold. Everyone dies turning to gold. So, okay, I see why this game said it's going to have philosophy in every conversation. What counts as a sin? That's important.
There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery,
Trying to escape?
suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
Makes sense to me, or I'm not sure if that's a good idea. What is legal isn't always moral, and many of your laws and customs are considered barbaric where I'm from.
Barbaric? Barbaric? What are you talking about? The Empire is the most civilizing force in the known world.
Oh, he's getting angry.
Rome is a beacon of light in the darkness. For 800 years she has borne great statesmen, philosophers, poets, artists, and engineers. We have comprehensive laws protecting the rights of our citizens, which have unified countless warring tribes all across the Mediterranean and beyond, from Gallia to Judea.
Yeah?
All our citizens are treated the same, regardless of the color of their skin or their sexual preference. Can you say the same? The right to bring the guilty party before the magistrate. Our laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson.
Okay, fair enough. You got me.
No other civilization in the world is so advanced, and you have the hubris to call us barbaric?
Who's the big nose guy? It's Magistrate Sentius. We've been isekai'd into ancient Rome. Oh my god. Oh my god, we have so much more we can debate. Don't your laws allow slave ownership? Don't your people watch blood sports for entertainment? Don't women have fewer rights than men? Don't you persecute Christians? Don't you practice collective punishment? What's a good question? How should I challenge him on this?
Of course. What else would we do with those prisoners of war who would otherwise have been executed? And besides, there are laws for their protection as well. On occasion. But our gladiators are almost all volunteers seeking glory, or condemned prisoners who would have been executed anyway. I do not see the harm. You mean the blasphemous cult responsible for burning down half of Rome last year? It's hard to blame the people for being angry about that.
Huh? That's not a good reason to keep people alive. Yeah.
With fewer rights come fewer responsibilities, and the right to be protected by their fathers and husbands. Are you talking about our practice of decimation? Of course. We could hardly unite all these warring tribes without a disciplined, formidable legion.
Where I'm from, we consider these things abhorrent.
Well, right now, you're a long, long way from home. I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
That unlocked a new dialogue option after going through all the other dialogue options. That's interesting. What did you mean when you sent Proserpinus?
In my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal.
Oh.
It's said to open a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back.
You sent me here?
And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time, do you? 2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please, tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us? Of this city? I have imagined it, our downfall, 1,000 times, but it still breaks my heart.
Everyone died!
If I understand Proserpina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the Golden Rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here.
Huh?
Thus,
Oh.
created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
Okay, so if we solve the golden rule, then I get flung back to my own time, and it's like I never came here at all? You just a paradox? This ancient Rome guy is teaching me about paradoxes? Sure, why not?
All I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions. I have to recite a prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved. Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal. In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performing the ritual.
Who did you sacrifice?
Suppose you saw any sign of me in the future? I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything. You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it, won't you?
I'll do my best.
I suppose that's all I can ask for.
Why can't you investigate?
I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal.
Yeah,
As for
that's a
me,
good excuse.
well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election. The people here would only treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though, unless, of course, you get off on the wrong foot. Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore? What's needed here is a fresh...
He's really soft-spoken. It's kind of hard to hear him over the
prejudice, the
music.
independence of your investigation, the better.
How do I know you're not the person responsible?
Me? Why would you suspect me? I've just told you. I'm about to sacrifice my own life to ensure these people have a second chance. What reason could you possibly have?
Fair
I
point.
don't think so. Without trust, without each other.
Tell me what you really think.
All right. There are those who wish to vote me out of office so that they can pursue their own misguided
Hi, N-Jack.
recklessness,
So Sammy also
destabilizing
made
the
that joke.
entire city. I would be looking very carefully
There's a city?
if I were you.
Why can we understand each other? I don't speak Latin.
Speak Latin before you arrived here. How strange. But the gods are active here, and their temples and shrines hum with power like nowhere else in the Empire.
Welcome to
Proserpina brought you
Skyrim if it was
She
Ace
planted
Attorney,
the seed
I
of Latin
guess.
in your
I guess
mind
that's what you would
so
call
that
this.
You could better serve her.
Happy birthday, N-Jack. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Awesome. It's birthday N-Jack. It's N-Jack birthday.
Ah, good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the golden rule? No, I don't suppose you do. But I'm hoping that even if you're not burdened with a sense of self-sacrifice, you'll at least see the sense in self-preservation.
You have grown again like a tree trunk.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
My xylem rings expand with each passing
Oh,
season.
and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
So, we have woken up on the side of a river, and then somebody said, "Can you help me look for my friend? He went into some ancient ruins and didn't come back." And then you go into the ancient ruins, find that he's dead, turned into a statue made of gold, and said, "Hey, by the way, I've spent 1,000 years living my life in this ancient city, and I couldn't fix them. So and now now I'm dying. I think you should turn away." And then you don't. Simple as that. Bro, I think we might be the one who's gonna break the golden rule. That'd be funny. Is this a time loop? Yes. This is a time loop. And that is officially all I know about the game. It is a time loop, and I could commit a crime right now. I could commit a crime right now, and start us over from the beginning. At any time. Oh my god. We have the stealth. I could sneak up and steal some stuff if I want to. I could immediately cause a crime right now and we could all die. Might as well cause the chaos now. Chaos. Control. Carrots are purple, as they were before modern carrots were cultivated. Carrots were purple? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's crazy. Okay. Carrots became orange? That's crazy. Small vial containing a rudimentary perfume made from flowers. Wow, leave item. That carrot is fucking purple. Dear Diary, today my father suggested I write a diary as a way of keeping myself occupied while we all deal with the sudden devastating disappearance of my sister. As a dutiful daughter, of course I shall oblige. The following pages contain my uttermost secrets. Read more. I know you're reading this, Father. I may be young, but do not think so. We're all entitled to our secrets. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, whose room is this? Cynthia's. This is definitely going to be a multi-day game to cover. This will definitely this is definitely going to be like a relaxation game because it's going to be a lot of dialogue and mystery solving. So, you know, I'll end at my usual time. And then we'll have to play again another time. Steal? Oh. Oh, I could steal. I could kill us all right now. I could do it. Okay. Anyway. What if they don't find out? I don't know. I think. Is it a sin if no one knows about it? I'm not sure yet. I don't know. So whose room is this again? This is... I guess we'll figure it out. Cynthia's journal. Is this room also Cynthia's room? I don't know. Let's try not sinning to start. Let's try not sinning very often. Hey. Sup?
Oh, look, you're back. How lucky for me. What is it now?
I hate you.
I'm Cynthia, eldest daughter
Oh,
of the
you.
magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
Charming.
Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and figure I must know a way out too. Is that it? Well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla. I wish you mouth breathers would just leave me alone.
Oh, mouth breather.
I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and no crime? Was she snatched away by the harpies?
Oh my god. Damn.
That doesn't surprise me. To him, it was like a prize cow wandering off from its paddock. He's upset, of course, but he says he's too busy with the election to help look for her. So he's letting Horatius do the heavy lifting. Some good that's done.
Who? Cynthia, Scintilla, what are your names so
You
similar?
really aren't from here, are you? All Roman women are named after their fathers. I think it's their way of branding us. like cattle to be sold at market.
That's fucked up.
His family name is Sentius, so I'm Sentia because I'm the eldest. And my little sister is formerly Sentia Minor, but she is affectionately known as Sentilla.
Oh my god. You look surprisingly relaxed about your sister's disappearance. I don't think so. You seem pretty just uncomfortable in general.
It was 3 weeks ago. We ate our evening meal together, and I remember she seemed happy, in love. We went into our rooms, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, she was gone. That's it.
She was
I
seeing
think
someone?
so, yes. But she was very careful about keeping his identity a secret, even from me.
Why is
Because
that?
our father had plans to marry her off.
Of course.
Eventually, and even
Secret.
a rumor about her attachment to some mystery man might have ruined those plans.
Ah, she was gonna be married off.
I don't know. But it's been 3 weeks since she disappeared, and he hasn't come forward. All I know is, whoever he is, he's still here in the city.
We have some mysteries.
I hope you're not insinuating I'm somehow pleased with her disappearance.
I think you know something you're not telling me.
Oh, you're awful. Get out of my villa and never speak to me again.
Okay.
Do I need to ask Horatius to escort you out of here? Get out, you...
Okay, bye. God. Yeah, her expression is super funny. I can run. I can run super fast. Are you just doing push-ups in the town square, yo? Hey, what's up? Oh my god.
Talking about? Don't play dumb. I saw you having a shady little chat with old man Sentius up on his balcony. If
Why does
he's
his
making
voice
a last-ditch
sound
effort to
familiar?
pick up votes by talking to a woman, he's even more senile than I thought. Everyone knows women can't vote.
Oh my god, damn. This guy sounds like fucking, this guy sounds like, McTavish. The guy from Call of Duty. Who yells, "Take the shot, soap!"
Couldn't stay away, huh, lovely? Her name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus, you go through me.
I don't know who that is.
Why? Because I am a gladiator. That's why. You want to see me fight? Keep running your mouth, fatuous cunners.
I wonder what that means.
I think it's gone on long enough, and Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected.
Whoa.
He's going to announce it in his victory speech. Just you wait and
He's
see.
gonna end the golden rule? Oh.
We've already lined up the votes he needs to win. Just stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem.
Interesting.
Malleolus, of course. If old man Sentius
Interesting.
can't protect his own daughter, how can we trust him to protect
So they're gonna
us?
vote the golden rule away.
Too bad. He's busy. Unless... No. You don't look like you could afford it. I'm glad you asked. See, he's a busy man, and this is an important day. He'll be inside practicing his victory speech for tonight. Left me strict instructions he doesn't want to be disturbed. So if you want to see him, I'll need something valuable in return.
Interesting.
Bribe? That's such an ugly word. What I'm looking for is more of a tribute to me, your soon-to-be patron.
Huh. Okay. So it's not sinful as long as we just reword it.
Dunno. Something good. Just make it good. When Malleolus wins the election, yeah? This place will change. You won't even want to leave. You'll see.
Interesting.
Yeah? What have you got for me? Dunno. Something. Just ma- Whatever.
Interesting. Interesting conversation. Every conversation is gonna be like that. Oh my god. Don't whisper me. Scratch it. I think everyone is going to sin. I think that might be part of it. Everyone here is a sinner. Oh, hi. Anything new?
Ah, you've returned. Do you have any news about your investigation?
Can we talk about who's going to break the golden
Of course.
rule?
What is it?
I think I know who it is already.
I'm sure you've spent enough time investigating to make that call. It seems to me you've barely had enough time to scratch the surface. It looks like you'll have to continue your
Well, we think it's Malleus already.
If I did, I'd have let these people out of here already.
I'm sinning right now. Me too.
I've had plenty of time to think about it. I've always considered my guiding star to be the well-being of the Roman people. Our survival and prosperity have always hinged upon honoring the peace of the gods. Give the gods what they want and we all prosper. Dishonor them and we all die. It's as simple as that. I trust that thank you.
Okay. Yo, doing push-ups in the town square. Golden ring moment. Is there a map? Oh. Quest tracking. Main goals. Point of origin. Create a time paradox. My objective is to create a time paradox. According to Cynthia, I'll be flung back to my own time if I can create a paradox. I'll need to change history in a way that makes my being in the past impossible. For example, Cynthia says if I prevent the sin that breaks the golden rule, it'll never create the portal and be impossible for me to be in the past. Okay. There might be some other way to make a paradox. That might be funny. The golden rule. We've learned about the golden rule a bit. We have leads. Oh my god. Wow. You know, let's just explore a little bit before like doing main objective stuff. Who are you?
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
What's your story?
Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but family's from Seleucia and Tigris. Babylon province.
Babylon.
I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious?
Whoa.
If we have to. I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
True. I know that feeling. I lived through a pandemic. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned. I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking? Like they're waiting for something.
I think you're right.
Of course I am.
You know a way out of here.
Do you think we'd be having this conversation?
Who are you gonna vote for?
Malleolus. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. How's he going to protect us? Whatever.
Well, I liked his thoughts, even if he is kind of rude. Yes, I can hear you. That's scary. I do run so fast since I got the sprinting ability. There are 4 possible backstory options, and I picked the one that makes you run faster because you have experience running from the authorities. Yeah, there are a lot of statues here. Now, my question is, do the citizens get replaced every time there's a time loop?
Salve, Dooley. How are you doing today?
I'm sad. Am I going to die in here?
Oh, I wanted to overhear that a little better. I'll be going now. Bye-bye. Oh, I didn't get the chance to overhear. I did not do it! Haha!
Hello? Hello? Have we met before? My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
What did you do?
I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
Is looking for treasure a sin?
Yes. But I wasn't. I was just looking. They said I did it more than once. But I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
If we're living in a world without a liability.
Yes. They said I have to live here now and gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words.
If he
Do you?
did steal,
You think you could read it for me?
then something would have already happened by now. Right? Oh. Summary. Magistrate Cynthius explains Dooley was locked up to prevent him from trespassing. I'm writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behavior arising from your obsession with an alleged lost treasure. While I am sympathetic to your plight and the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems likely you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have on several occasions been caught trespassing, including around the cisterns, which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I've reluctantly come to the conclusion that you are a liability to this community and must have your freedom limited, lest you break the golden rule. It is my hope that this letter will assist you to remember why you are incarcerated, should you experience further lapses in your memory.
What does it say? My treasure.
He was fucking bawling. Your Honor, my client was simply getting silly.
Look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns, but when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius.
This is so sad.
And smile on you, sister.
The priestess lady. Hannibal said I should. Galerius already tried that. Like, Galerius, he's nice. I like Galerius.
Oh, there's somebody else named Galerius who's also running for magistrate. Okay.
He can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it in the cisterns.
Now there's a three-way political vote. Okay. This is truly the Dark Souls of dialogue. We are definitely going to be this is definitely going to be a dialogue game. Oh my god. This is truly the Dark Souls of dialogue. This is the Final Fantasy XIV of Skyrims. Oh, this is so sad. Oh god. Oh god, the wheel, not the wheel. For some reason, I'm like feeling like Majora's Mask vibes, like time is counting down. And if I don't do everything in the right order, then the world will explode. The bloodless shadows wander without fresh flesh or bone. That's scary. The place is called Accursed. Here, am I reading that right? Titios offers up his innards to be torn, stretched out over 9 fields. Ah, you, Tantalus, cannot catch the drops of water, and the tree you grasp at eludes you. You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone that always returns. Ixion turns and follows after himself and flees the 49 Belides, who dared to plot the destruction of their cousins, their husbands, fetch again without incessant labor the water they have lost. Okay. Cryptic, poetic. I don't think we can sidestep, dodge roll, and parry our way out of this one, gamers. We're gonna have to dodge roll out of, dodge roll out of this dialogue. Oh, they're boxing. I wonder if the statues can, like, give a hint. I wonder if the statues are the same people. I wonder if they could give a hint to, like... who the accursed one is. Oh yeah, I've got a flashlight. Yeah? You need my help? Also, GTFO updated, and I think they're done making content for the game. I have to double check, but I think it was their last rundown. So I'll probably be playing some of that later. Oh, let's go further down. This is scary. Whoa.
Beautiful.
Hi.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued.
You were
There's
intrigued?
something dangerous about you, like a prowling manticore.
Thank you. Oh no, stop it. Oh, please, go on.
What was that? Some kind of joke? If it was, it wasn't funny.
Damn, okay.
I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing.
Damn, okay.
Let's forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
Did you hear that? I got an achievement that said I got rejected.
Ugh, let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us.
Why were... I don't... Fine.
You know, normally, I'd expect you to buy me a drink before asking if I want to get out of here. I guess that went right over your head.
Are you Are you pretending to flirt with me or not? What are you doing?
Way out. I'm happy to tell you all about it, but this is valuable information we're talking about, and I don't just give it out like some cheap oracle.
Wow.
So, how badly do you want it? Is it worth, say,
What are we?
1,000 denarii to you? Well, I can't tell you too much, or you'd figure it out for yourself. But I promise you, you'll never have to spend another hour in this city. Simple. It's a one-way trip, and I'm not ready to
She
go
claims she
just
knows a
yet.
way out. It's a one-way trip. Isn't it kind of unethical to keep all these people trapped in here knowing there's a way out?
I think of it this way. I have something of value, and I'm willing to share it for a price. That's not unethical. That's just good business. If I took your money without giving you what I promised, I'd be breaking the golden rule, wouldn't I?
Hmm.
Well, perhaps you could take out a loan. I understand Malianas lend money to others on occasion.
Interesting.
I just try not to think about it. Drink helps with that. As the saying goes, to drink is human, so we drink.
Wow. Alcoholism.
Certainly, for 10 denarii. How embarrassing for you. All right, see you.
I'm leaving now. Goodbye.
Cerberus lifts his triple head
Cerberus. Dog.
and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia,
I love.
would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Livia.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls.
That's scary.
But it does not notice the crowds that come.
What's your story?
Bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum.
Okay.
Some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives.
Huh? Fair enough. Yeah, that sounds about right.
There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions.
Okay. Okay. The only way out is hell. I think I got that.
The bloodless shadows. This
The
is
golden
their
rule
punishment.
is the punishment for the bloodless shadows.
They never do. The bloodless.
Right.
There it.
Do you need help?
Help me. You cannot help me. I have seen things. The pattern.
So, has anyone talked about what's up with
It
the
is better for
obviously
you
previously
if you
human golden
remain
statues?
ignorant.
One person said that
Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more.
What? No.
The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
Okay, fine, Lydia. Whatever you say. Okay, sure. Try to help me. Wait, is this guy... Cheat? Oh. I thought maybe the statue was holding a knife. But I couldn't tell from that angle. One person said that they think the statues are suspicious. And that they're watching him. But that's like... And everybody knows they'll turn to gold if they sin. But that's about it. Otherwise, they're just like, oh, can't live with them, can't live without them.
Beautiful.
Are you gonna let me go upstairs?
You stay away from my money.
Okay. I don't know if that's gonna cause a crime.
Oh, do us all a favour and drink hemlock, cap at murder.
Okay, fine. Hemlock on my till I blank, 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 buzz. Bzz, bzz. It appears we are entering day-night cycle, so I'm guessing stuff happens in the background if you don't do things. Okay, I've been here before. I don't like that these statues are like just like that. Old chest. It's not... Oh, it's money, but it's nobody's money. I could just take it. Okay, it's not stealing. Okay. Interesting. He watches through their eyes. I wonder how much they know. Who is watching through their eyes?
Isn't the great temple majestic?
Take her money and then pay her for the information with it. It's not as soon as she's mean.
Watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
I guess I do need to pay attention to what I say to people, because otherwise they'll stop talking to me forever. People are kind of rude to me, so I'm being kind of rude to them back. What's your story? Did you just...
I take it people are quite direct where you're from.
Wow, you really shrunk away from me. That was scary.
Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, "What is your story?"
I'm sorry. What should I have done?
The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me.
Okay, sure.
You would find a way to satisfy...
Hi, Bog Babe! I think I'd lose my mind if I saw those statues IRL. Those things definitely move when no one's around. LMAO, yes.
Formal way to communicate, that is. So, let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
Okay, buddy. How did you end up here?
No, I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here?
A young woman named Karen dragged me out of a river unconscious and sent me in here.
Karen, you say? And nothing about that name seemed odd to you.
This game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta Google, like, oh my god, the way she's fucking looking at me too. Karen. Holy shit. I feel like I have to like look up the history of the name Karen. What does it mean?
Why is that?
Because of the memes.
The memes? What are the memes? So, a bit like Egyptian hieroglyphs then? So your people make hieroglyphics depicting this accursed character, the one they call Karen. I wonder... No. I apologize. I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just that you've got me thinking. Have you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember and see if you notice any patterns.
Salve.
Good. Thank you. But please be careful.
Person just walked in front of me.
Don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you too.
What happened to Livia?
Weeks ago, she was a perfectly productive member of our little community. She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking where they were from and how they wound up here. And then, about a month ago, she suddenly...
So Livia...
She withdrew, stopped working and became...
Was she also somebody who got stuck in here?
To herself, Galerius and I visited her to see how we could help, but she just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we were ignorant of some pattern. Look, it could be unrelated.
Is she calling them NPCs?
Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the Golden Rule was too much for her. But there is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody else saw, and that it broke her.
So you want me to get broken
want to
too?
See that happen to you.
Okay.
So be careful, will you?
Okay.
Thank you. Now,
I mean,
go and follow the thread of truth through this labyrinth, and come back to me.
so I wonder.
Again.
What do you know a way out of here?
It seems to me we're exiled here until the gods judge us, one way or another.
I'm gonna try to. If I don't die by the end of the stream, I'm gonna end the stream by committing a sin. Just so you all know.
I'm quite sure it's the work of the gods, which is strange because they've never been particularly concerned with our misdeeds, as long as we've kept the peace of the gods. But here, it seems that I find myself reminded of an especially pertinent tale from our great poet.
I gotta raise the dialogue volume.
Would you like to hear? I suppose so. Jupiter and Mercury put a town to the test by disguising themselves as vagrants and asking for shelter there. Everyone turned them away and failed that test, except for an old couple named Baucis and Philemon, and so the gods gave them time to escape and granted them a wish, and then wiped that town. Some say the moral of that story is that we must all honor the sacred rituals of guest friendship, the reciprocal obligations owed between hosts and guests.
Or perhaps it's that the gods might kill you at any moment for failing the test, and they don't have to tell you what the rules are.
I'm pleased to hear it. I don't,
Oh. What's the status of the election?
Completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. Why do you up?
I'd like to nominate Galerius. Can I nominate another candidate?
You can, assuming they're eligible and willing.
What's your role in the election?
For
You announce it.
And make it set.
I've been asking people how they wound up here. I haven't noticed anything yet.
Keep asking people how they Livia's.
I'll be going now. Okay, let me make sure the audio is adjusted correctly. Yeah, I did 50% to all of it, but let's raise voice volume like to 70.
Hello?
Hello, dude. You gotta change your shirt, dude.
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend.
Oh, hi, you're Galerius.
What's on
Okay.
your mind?
I want to nominate you for president. What's your story?
Well, it's a long one and kind of sad, but I don't mind telling it.
I have time.
I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia, Camulodunum, with my parents and two little sisters. Lovely part of the world. One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along, demanding produce for their men.
How'd you do?
My father told me to run into the house for his axe, and so I did. Sprinted so fast I almost threw up, but by the time I got back, he was bleeding out on the ground, and our cart was empty. That was my first encounter with the legions. My mother died of a broken heart soon after, and things went downhill from there. I took over the farmstead, but I was young, and it was a struggle. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missing, our stores pillaged. These legion thugs just took whatever they wanted. One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I knew who they were, and what they wanted. I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open real quick, and before that soldier knew it, split his face right down the middle.
Oh.
But there were more of them. I never saw how many, because the next thing I knew, I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was reduced to ash. My sisters, dead. And they left me alive to see what they'd done. Still burns whenever I think about it. Yeah, well, I wasn't the only one this happened to. It wasn't long before Boudica led thousands of Britons in a rebellion against the Romans. Unfortunately, there were just too many of them. And those of us who survived, they enslaved. So, then I found myself being transported all the way to Rome to be sold to the highest bidder. I spent a few years working for my new master, learning the Romans' ways, Romanized my name and everything. Tried to escape a couple of times, but they always found me, and I'd just end up right back where I was. I'd probably still be there too, if it wasn't for the stampedes breaking out. You see, about 7 months ago, an enormous fire broke out in Rome. Everybody was running down toward the river, screaming and shouting. I'd never seen anything like it. Human beings acting like cattle. I got swept up with them somehow, and the rest is a blur. The next thing I knew, some stranger was dragging me out of a river. Stumbled across this place and started my life over again.
I'm glad things worked out in the end, somehow.
That's what I thought too, for a while. But it seems the gods aren't done tormenting me yet. See, I finally had my own farm again, safe from the grasping hands of the Romans. Or so I thought. Until Sentius the Decurion demanded I hand over all my produce. It's for the good of us all, he says. Only he takes the best bits for himself, of course. He even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll break the golden rule. I'm not sure I believe him, but then, what if he's right?
Wow.
So, it turns out our dear old magistrate is no better than the Legion thugs who took everything from me. And I'm right back where I began. But don't you worry, Nemesis is waiting. And he'll get his, one day. He'll get his. Forget I said that last part, will you? I get carried away.
What, the person who pulled out named Karen? Wait. Sure or sure, lie. Wait, did he say something about somebody named Karen? Did I miss something?
Thanks, friend. I knew I liked you. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I zoned out a little bit during that. Oh, is your wiggle not working? Oh, it should work. Oh, he said he fell into a river and got pulled out, and that led him here. Yes, I wonder if there's somebody named Karen. You think Karen is a mispronunciation of Charon? Karen, like, I can't pronounce it right. You think Karen is a different pronunciation of this? I'm gonna type it out. I'm probably not even spelling that right. Yeah, no, I spelled that right. God. You think Karen is a different pronunciation of that? What if everybody, plot twist? Dun dun dun. Oh, that'd be funny. Because I always call. I've played too many games lately. We're cracking this game wide open. Brain blast. Very good. I'm gonna redeem an ear wiggle just to make sure it worked right. Okay, there we go. It did work.
I've bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never gonna do it. But from what I hear, Malleolus has the election stitched up. Nobody's gonna take him on and win. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley from his cell. And that's good enough for me. Because Sentius put him there. Poor Dooley was just wandering around looking for some imaginary treasure. Now a magistrate accused him of being a thief. That's nonsense, of course. Dooley's the most harmless man you'll ever meet. But Sentius really has it in for him, for some reason.
It writes itself. Karen in a river. A Karen in a river. Karen pulled out of a river. Like, was the main character like a metaphorical person who was being sent, like, to have their soul gathered? To death, but is now on a path to redemption? Is that the significance?
Gladly. Oh, I don't give it much thought these days. I mean, everybody here's got their own view about what we need to do to survive. But I say, let's spend less time arguing about what it means to be good and just get on with it, you know? Well, as much as I'd love to get out of here, the harvest's always more fruitful in another man's field, isn't it? But Scintilla, Sentius's daughter, went missing a few weeks back. Could be she found a way out. If anyone knows for sure, it'll be her sister, Sentia. But she'd never tell the likes of me.
What do you think about the election?
I can't see how I could vote for either candidate. I don't like Sentius much, but Malleolus is almost as bad. Even I could do a better job. Me, a farmer. And I've never given a speech or put on a toga in my life.
Also, she didn't want to say her name.
I've bounced the idea, but from what... maybe that... All right.
Karen was very weird about giving her name. She's by a river. It writes itself.
You have to do something. A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort.
Oh, I'm here.
Face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's going to break the golden rule.
I don't have a weapon.
The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's bow is the only one in the city. You'll just have to improvise.
Improvise?
Thank you. He's still in there. I have to hide.
Whisper, no. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
I heard a voice whisper, no. The strange... Wait, she's going to hide.
It's collapsing.
Wait. Uh-oh. That's not good. Warning. Beware, shrine may collapse at any moment. And you just ran straight in there. Well, that sucks.
No! Oh gods, she's dead! Did anyone see that? The whole shrine just collapsed on her. Oh, Fabia, why did you have to go in there? Poor sweet girl.
She's fucking dead!
I can't believe she is dead. Fabia, I mean. She walked into that empty shrine, and the next moment the gods are cruel and unjust. She was like a daughter to me.
Who are you? Tell me your name.
I can't believe the gods are...
Okay. Damn, that's fucking crazy. I guess we'll... Okay. I guess we'll try to find out... that was so fucking goofy. I should have picked the other dialogue option, but I didn't realize that she was just gonna run straight the fuck in there. Oh, this dude's got a bow. Hey, how's it going?
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
I don't know that name.
I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quintius for terrible crimes against the Empire.
That wouldn't break the golden rule.
If you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest. Is that understood? Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place? A small community. Ha! I was told Quintius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult.
What's a mystery cult? We're not cultists. Wait, what's a mystery cult? Got a right idea we're not cultists.
You say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret?
We're not keeping your secret, we're all trapped here.
So you admit you're not allowed to leave?
There's no way out.
Threatening me is not going to help you, but in any case, that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me. And I saw the inscription.
Well, I can't really convince you it's not a cult.
Suffer for the sins of the one. I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe?
Yes, because it's true.
You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues?
There were once people who turned to gold as punishment.
Practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me.
We know God did it, but we don't know which one.
Of course you'd say that, but that's what your kind do, isn't it? Our God told us to do it.
I kind of like him.
Now, the secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists. There's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quintius is. Do not waste it.
Can you tell me about
Very
Quintius?
well. Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur.
I don't think I've met this person.
He and his cult, your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burnt half of
Oh!
and killed
He thinks we're
thousands in the
Christians.
process.
How do you know he set fire to Rome? This hardly means he did it.
All I know, all I care about, is that the Emperor believes
How'd this
he's
person get
guilty
here?
and wants him dead. The details are not my concern. This is your last chance.
I wouldn't help you even on it. I have no idea where he is.
Then you're of no use to me. Do you have any last words?
You said you wouldn't kill me if I told you the truth. Jesus Christ, you're an idiot. If you fire that arrow, everyone here is going to die. You have no idea what you're in for. The last time, I'm not a cultist. You said you wouldn't kill me if I told you the truth.
And there's a simple explanation for that. I lied. But if you want to know the truth before you die, here it is.
I need to be able to sprint. Let me sprint.
With Quintius, I intend to kill every last one of you wretched degenerates. And I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
Ah!
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh God! Oh! 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 Oh God! They're looking at me! Ah! Oh God! Ah! Ah! Well, I couldn't convince him not to kill everybody. This is so sad.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost?
I'm Cookie, and we've had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Your name is Galerius, and you're about to offer me to take me to Senate so you can tell me about the Golden Rule.
I guess how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
No problem, I have to go.
Since you seem to be...
Oh, what are you giving me? Zipline handlebar? They had zip lines in ancient Rome? Cool.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking.
I skipped a dialogue point by accident.
Take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's... Alright.
Well, thanks for giving me something useful this time. Now tell me, am I gonna die? My health, my skull meter is going up. I think I'm about to just die.
Tantalus cannot catch the drops of water, and the tree you grasp at eludes you.
Can I repair myself? Can I heal? Am I gonna die?
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you?
Oh, maybe I just recharged.
Horatius, how's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
If you're trying to goad me into an argument, it won't work. I'm a stoic.
Parkour.
If the old man couldn't even keep his own daughter safe, how can anyone trust him to keep us safe, eh?
Why do I get the feeling you lot had something to do with Scintilla's disappearance?
That's it. Blame everyone but yourself.
If I find out you did something to that poor sweet girl, not even the Golden Rule is gonna protect you. Got it?
As if I'll be afraid of you, little man.
This is funny. Yeah, let's try to climb over the lake. They said something about a lake. Where is it? I want to parkour. Whoa. Oh my god. Can I die this way? What happens when I die? Will I blow up? Having a good day, aren't you, Rufius? Seek a bow. Can I dive? Okay. So it was going up. I thought I was taking damage over time. But I understand. I cannot leave. Parkour! Oh, is that the zip line? Or one of the zip lines? What's going on with the priestess? Oh, hey. I love boulder throwing, boulder hopping. Oh, the game saved. Huh. Who are you?
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
I'm fine.
Another stoic, perhaps. We all need something to help us through times like these. We've all been where you are now. I remember when I first arrived.
How did you
I used to
first
lay awake
arrive?
at night, contemplating the big questions. Why am I here? Is there a way out? I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid. I don't think anybody does. But I'm happy to share with you what I've learned.
What's your
In
story?
this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber.
By the river.
Betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family. But
The same
long
river.
hours of menial labor for the good of the community has its own charms too.
How did you end up here?
Much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people, and they boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water, rising up to hit my cheekbone. I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place.
You woke up from a river. The river.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan.
God? Don't you mean gods?
Oh, yes, of course. A slip of the tongue. If you like.
Octavia's a Christian. How dare you?
I'm afraid not. Although, I did once hear someone gossiping down at Aurelia's tavern about a possible way out. I don't put a lot of stock in such rumors, but if you're desperate and wealthy, you could look into it, I suppose. If that doesn't work, then I suppose we're all stuck here until the gods decide our fate. I hope it... For many, I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbours as ourselves, and treat them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of man's heart is
Octavia's Catholic.
and that all of us are born with a tendency towards sin. And that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a
Love our neighbors. Ah.
You don't think that's a little naive? Innocent men and women, torn apart in arenas while thousands of Romans look on and chip. If that's true, then sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here.
So you're a Christian?
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here, but there was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were executions. Oh, thank you. You haven't... All right, well...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Huh?
Oh, no.
What?
No. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What?
No.
Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life, working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just...
Give him the zip line.
If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing.
I sure haven't.
Please, you need to talk to him. Thank you. And please...
Can we talk? Go on then. Go ahead, bluff. Yeah, that's gonna work.
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire.
No, I think you have the right to die if you're suffering badly enough. I was just gonna ask you what's wrong. No, I think you have the right to die if you're suffering badly enough. It's wrong and you know it. I was just gonna ask you what's wrong.
I screwed up my life. That's what's wrong. I borrowed money, and when I couldn't pay it back, I wound up in debt bondage. I'll be stuck slaving away for that Culus Cumulatis Malleolus for the rest of my life. I am out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love, I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
Well, I was hoping that dialogue would go on a little longer.
I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb.
This is was that my fault?
That was not your fault. There's no way you could have given him what he wanted. Moments
You leave me a family function? Oh my god.
Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the Golden Rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine.
Oh my god.
I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his
I
own
only had
fault.
one second. I only had one dialogue option to convince him. I had like 4 options. Fuck. The whisper told me to jump. I'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate.
Oh fuck!
Yes. Thank you.
It's Malibungus.
And now, did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above?
I sure fucking did.
Either extremely reckless or impressively.
This game is so fucking
Why
ludicrous.
life and limb to see me.
Did you know that this dude just died in your house by falling into your house? But I made it because I barely landed in the water because a voice told me to jump from a statue. The golden statues that are telling me to jump. Did you think about that? You know that? What's... Rich people architecture is just like that. What do you think about the Golden Rule?
You mean the children's fable exploited by Sentius to scare us all into doing what he wants? Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie? The person making a claim bears the onus of proving that claim. Can you do that? Can you prove the Golden Rule is real? As you wish.
I wanted to get you to tell me why it's fake. Why you think it's fake.
Of course not. But as I always say, if Sentius can't protect his daughter, how can we trust him to protect this city?
That seems to be their motto.
I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today. I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny. By declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule, it's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission. I'm afraid not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best of it. I trust you can see yourself out. Through the door this time. There's a key just beside it.
Well, that was funny.
Thank you. Thank you.
I wonder if I get to keep items between... Oh, I do keep items between loops. That's good to know.
Deeply honored to have been...
Hi, Astra. Hello.
Your magistrate, is it? Yes, thank you. I'm delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. And now... and now... You again.
This game is very funny.
I trust you can through.
Oh my god. I still can't believe this. 2 people have fallen into your house. One of them became bones instantly. Unless that's something else. Unless you're burying bodies in here. This game has been very funny so far. I've been enjoying it.
Still here.
I need to find that zip line. Can I just... Oh, it's... Ah. Yeah, I'm still here.
You again. I try through.
Okay, I'll leave. Ulpius, to his lost love, may God watch over you. Please know that I held on as long as I could, but without you my life is meaningless. I don't hope we meet again. Needin. Oh god. Oh wait, was the guy who died the person whose girlfriend ran away? Oh, fuck. The crazy things we do for love and without love. Oh. Hi.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Can we talk?
Talk? What business could you possibly have with me?
I don't know who you are. What's your story?
I think a better question is, why am I being interrogated by a stranger who just barged into my villa? I have quite enough marriage trouble already, without having to explain
Oh, this is his wife.
why I'm receiving strange women in private. The dainty little thing from next door. Of course not. As much as I despise her father, I would never lay a finger on that poor, sweet child.
I think you're fair enough. If I start accusing her of things, she's just gonna throw me out and get mad at me.
My marital affairs are no concern of yours.
Oh, you're crying over your marriage. Ah, this is just like real life.
I think it's about... Preferably the way you... This is outrageous.
Fine, I'll leave. I have to leave when people ask me to leave. Otherwise, I'll break the golden rule and we'll all die. And she's crying over her marriage. Ulpius. Wait, is this one also Ulpius? Julia to her captors, Malleus and Claudia, curse you to the death. By the time you read this, I'll already be dead, because death is preferable to another day in debt bondage to do. My vultures peck out your livers and May vultures peck out your livers in Tartarus for all eternity. Damn. Fuck. Well, I got that key, so I can just barge in there anytime. Can I just like do push-up? Let's do some push-ups together.
How did you get in there, you cheeky little Sturkus? If I cop an earful from Malleolus, I'll be coming for you.
All right, we're gonna end our stream in a minute. I think it would be funny to commit a crime. What kind of crime should I commit? Should I commit murder?
Oh, don't mind me. I just live here.
Yeah, I don't mind.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. We have? Wait, if I understand, I must have entrusted you with figuring. Is that about right?
I couldn't stop it from being Brooklyn.
Look, it's unfortunate.
Tax evasion. Let's do some tax evasion.
Is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered and do better next time. Now, I assume you sought me out again for a reason.
I'd like you to release Dooley.
You mean Duilius? Releasing him is out of the question, I'm afraid. That man is a liability we simply cannot afford. Perhaps you're not aware he was caught multiple...
Look, I can see where you're going with this. You think me cruel. I assure you, it was not so long ago, during the Republic. The law of the 12 Tables would have required that he be killed as soon as he was born, owing to his deformity.
That's fucked up.
Here, we see to it that he has food, water, and shelter, and most importantly, he is able to continue living. A privilege that would be taken away from all of us, were he to be released and commit the crime of trespass. The man has no self-discipline, poor comprehension of what is going on around him, and is an incorrigible rule breaker. I will not jeopardize the lives of my people so that one man can go free. Ask then. Good. Sextus Sentius Imperiosus is my name.
He said sex.
Though magistrate is the proper way to address me. Before I wound up here, I was a decurion in the cavalry of Imperial Rome, helping protect civilization from the barbarians.
What's a decurion?
Cavalry officer. I had 30 men under my command.
You had 30 men under your command. Why are you still wearing
As magistrate,
it?
I usually wear a toga.
Toga.
Today, I may need to survive long enough to create the portal for you, so it seemed prudent.
Cool. How did you end up
My
here?
men and I were at the Emporium in Rome as honor guard for a visiting dignitary arriving upriver by barge. Now,
Upriver by barge? People got here from Karen?
waves of people began
A barge?
running the river from streets and alleyways in every direction. They
Panic.
were trying to escape a
Escaping a fire.
Unfortunately, the crowd sent my horse into a panic, and I remember it losing its footing by the water's edge. The next thing I knew, I was waking up on a riverbank not far from here in the company of some stranger. I went
Was the stranger named Karen?
discovered that lonely temple.
Everyone's here! By the river! Karen!
I was elected 7 months ago, uncontested because of my command experience. Since then, there's been growing agitation. They're supposed to be annual, but I agreed to hold it sooner. Unfortunately, it just seems to have... Very well.
Karen!
Thank you.
Karen! I'm coming for you, Karen!
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
Those are some crazy things to just say off the bat. I don't care.
Ave and may Vesta.
I've been asking people how they wound up here trying to find a pattern.
I'm not sure why you're telling me, but you've come to the right person. Did you find a pattern then? What have you noticed?
Some people encountered a stranger on the riverbank.
Yes, I also had such an encounter. What else?
Her name is Karen!
Definitely some common threads there. But I think we'll need at least a few to ensure we're not just seeing coincidences. Keep asking people how they wound up. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind. Come back to me once you've...
Alright.
Keeping an eye on things, Horatius?
As always, priestess.
Any news about Scintilla, Navia, or Kabash?
No sign of any of them, I'm afraid. But we do have a newcomer. Strangely dressed woman. Pretty, though. Funny accent, too.
A traveller from a faraway land, then?
Seems that way.
Then let's make sure she feels welcome, shall we?
Of course, priestess. What is it, citizen? All right?
I'm gonna go commit a crime. Accusatory note. A note insinuating that Virgil is a sinner. Virgil, do you really want to be responsible for the sin that destroys us all? What can I steal? What would be a fun thing to steal?
Hello?
No. Goodbye. We will talk later. I wonder if I wonder if the same gold is here. The same gold is here again. You can, we can farm money. We can money farm. We can gold farm. Just like in my MMOs. In my MMO RPGs. I still don't know where to take that zip line. Whoa! Wonder what happens if I just die. Find you. I wonder if these statues are all the same people. I don't know. Does it say where the zipline was? Where the zipline goes? It said over the lake. Oh! There it is. I want to know where the zipline goes. How do I use it? Can I use it? Do I have to be over there to use it? Is it really just a shortcut? For there? Yes! That's funny. It's just a little zip line from here to there. I assume there are other places to take the zip line too. Who should I steal from? Maybe I should just go back and stay in that person's house even though they told me to leave. Whee!
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm back.
You again.
Wait. Let's talk about the golden rule again.
You mean...
Oh.
I trust through...
You don't want to talk about it, I see. I will get us all killed by refusing to leave when somebody told me to. Are you still crying?
Get out before I have Domitius throw you out.
No. Oh! That's a lot of money. Should I steal her money in front of her? You think that would be fun? You think I can sneak in? It's got that eyeball. Can you see me?
The many shall suffer
Ah!
for the sins of the one.
I committed the crime by sneaking in. Run! I wonder what happens if I die here. Bye. Oh, that was funny. Do I still have all that money I stole? I do. That's so good.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a...
Infinite money glitch. Kill everybody. Okay, okay. Before Oh shit! I missed. Okay. The power parkour. Before I end stream, I just want to see one more thing. I want to see what happens when I die. I need to perish. I need to perish for committing the sins. 2023 updated. The Forgotten City. How to make 600,000 denarius per hour. Denarius. Arius. Hilarious. Arius. Oh, let's see if I can stop that guy from dying so that I can get them all. So that I can get him killed instead.
Salve, friend. Welcome to... Ah, we've all... I
don't want to talk to you.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Oh, P.S. What?
That's the...
What?
Why do you... I'm sorry.
Please, help him.
Good luck with that. I'm out of here.
Thank you.
Go on. Then, go ahead. Can we talk?
Let me guess.
No, I think you have the right to die.
You're not going to trick me. I'm no coward.
I just think there are reasons to stay alive.
Like what? I'm stuck slaving away for that culus cumulatis for the rest of my life. What do I have to live for?
Is this what Scintilla would want?
You know about that? How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone. Well, if you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want it all to be over. It's too late for that. Yulia and I made a pact.
Oh.
And she's already swallowed hemlock this morning. If I backed out now, I'd be betraying her. I can't do that. No. No.
Ooh, yeah.
Time's up.
I'm not sure if I met her.
Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Oh, P.S. No!
Damn.
I'll have... And I...
Thank you. Thank you. I did, and deeply honored to have been...
Did you just... That was... Well...
I'll be going now.
Thank you.
Do I have 2 keys now? I have 2 keys. That's funny. I wonder if I can sell duplicates.
Magistrate. Yes. Thank you.
This game I don't think is... This game probably isn't very big in terms of, like...
And now...
Oh my god.
Make this solemn promise to you, good citizens.
I guess we'll find out. Anyway. Let's, save game. Can I name the save? Okay, whatever. We're gonna save the game. We're gonna go inside. Hi.
I'm not supposed...
You're not supposed to be in here. I know. Where do you keep your valuables?
Donitius, come quickly. We're being robbed. This is outrageous.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
I want to see if all the people turn to gold too. Did you turn to gold yet? No, the NPCs. Oh, I should have looked at her. What happened to her? Are you upset? She's terrified. I should talk to her again later. Pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew. You can't hit me. I have the power of a thief. What's up? Oh! You are dead. Continue from last save. Okay, I see how it is. Oh, you see me sneaking in. This POV is so unnerving.
In here.
My dad, I'll be going now.
I should hope this is outrageous.
Anyway.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Me talking to him. Oh my god. Sentius. Oh, this is so sad. Ah! He's turned to gold. I see. You shoot some, they shoot them, they turn to gold. Ah! Hello there. All right. Well, this is a fun game so far. I love all the dialogue. Having a good time. All right. I think we'll end the stream there though. I hope everyone has a happy Tuesday and I'll chat with you later. Have a good night, everybody. We'll play more of this game another time. And I will talk to you later. Have a good night. Thanks for coming to the stream. I will chat with you later. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.